Right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry. I am just catching my breath. I've had to run back from the bar. I only went to a Diet Coke. It took a week. Oh, technical director's back. He's cleaning up the wires that we've all made a mess with. His OCD kicking in. And so Adam Ben Smith versus Kevin Simpson. You know what? I actually think this is going to be a really good game. This could... Adam's been playing class by all accounts. Doesn't miss a lot. And probably got... Well, actually, he will have the biggest break on the tour. There's not many that can outbreak him in the UK, that's for sure. And Kev Smith, I do that all the time, you know. That annoying. Kev Simpson is a wily old dog. He knows the game inside out. So yeah, I fully expect this to be a great game. So guys and girls, if I can ask you to give this a like and a share, and get them viewing figures up. Yeah, Adam's made the right choice here. I wonder if he can just screw above the middle pocket, or whether he's just got to just follow down. Depends on the angle. Yeah, it's hard to tell. You don't want to dice with the middle pocket, so might just like slow roll this in. Yeah. So he's end up playing short side of the 9. I didn't see the beginning of this rack, but the back half of it looks good to me. Look in good stroke. So he's not in love with the fact that he's got to pull it back short side, but just make sure of not over screwing it, and you'll have a shot on the 9. Oh, hello. Did he play this off the bottom rail? Yeah, that's a good shot. I like that. It was very controlled, and this is perfect. Oh wow, he's dogged the 9. How's he done that? No, here we go again. Right then, guys and girls, don't please like and share. These shells are deep, you know. Ugh. So here's your first opportunity to look at the big man's break, and I'd imagine you'll see pretty quickly what I mean. There's not many that hit them better. Yeah, Kaplunk, yeah, just dogged it. He just spun it. Like he should just get down and put a good stroke on it, but he didn't. He babied it and spun it, and on this Rasson, if you hit the point at that pace, it's not going to go in because the shelves are deep. So there you go. Just a little look at Adam's break, and I'm not sure. And there's no camera up the top end of the table. This one passes the 2 or not. But as you can see, like you can hit the balls. You can hit the balls. And clearly the one passed there. Oh, he's miscued that. What is going on here? And lock up safety by Kev. Good luck getting out of this. Oh, he didn't hit a rail. Wow. So I'm not paying much attention now. Sorry, I've got a table fitter fitting a bar billiard table tomorrow, and just had to check what time he was being at the customers. So I completely missed that. Apologies. Okay, so I think you can just like almost stop this 5 dead, and actually you might have to roll through a couple of inches. Just roll the 7 forward. Can't quite tell. It's hard then, cross ankles. But either way, I think you'd be hard pushed to see Adam dog another ball like that 9. Because that wasn't good. Wasn't good at all. Sorry guys, I'm just sharing the streams. Oh wow. Dogged 1 and fluked 1. That'll work. That will work nicely. So that's 1 apiece. Guys and girls, if you can like and share the stream, be mostly appreciated. And how are we all doing? Pop up in the chat, say hello. Tell me how your weekend's going. Tell me who you think's going to win the tournament. I think so far, I think it's either going to be Mark or even Elliot, from what I've seen this weekend. But time will tell. Adam Ben Smith could also win it, but you know, I'm going to pick 2. I'm going to say Mark or Elliot. On table 2, I just watched Kelly Williamson just put another 9. She looks in good stroke, you know. Her first event, like, and I hope she won't mind me saying she was pretty nervous, but from what I've seen, she's not got much to be nervous about. She actually hits a really nice ball. Yeah, fair play to her. Like, she's nice. I've not seen her play before, I don't think, really. But yeah, looks a steady player to me. Nice to see more women. Just need more blue badges. We need Matthew Lester and Tony Southern. Fred Didsmore to turn up, and you know, this tournament's, you know, it's an open. It's for everybody. American Paul. It's nice to see new faces turning up. You know, tournament in, tournament out. I'm just watching Kelly break. I've not seen her break, I don't think so. Excuse me. Yeah. So her break's a bit weak, but nice shot there by Ben. Absolutely perfect on this free, just to stun out into the centre of the table. Just to make sure he's a bit low on the 4, really. Oh. Yay. That's a poor one. You definitely won't mind me saying he's a pretty honest guy. So obviously an easy hit for Kev, but you know, it's just a bit of a nothing shot, to be honest. I think Adam can place in the centre and come round. Oh, Adam looks out of sorts here. Talked him up, and at the moment he's kind of folded like a cheap tent, to be honest. And he's far better than this, as they both are. So Kev just steadying himself. What a nice shot that is, coming through the gap. Wow, doing that like a dream. Comedy of errors. A lash at the bank. I think he might get away with this, unless that white. Yeah, she can play this. It's like it's enough of an angle that you can just play this with like a bit of check side. Miss the 7. He needs to bump that knuckle. Yeah, get away from the rail there. Nice bit of form. Let's just stun this in. Okay, not hit the back of the pocket. No, when he's going well, he's lovely to watch. Wonder if he screws this out or plays inside 3 rails round the 8. Oh, he's not hit it. Oh, that's a bit of a love bump as well, to be honest. So nice to watch, Harold, when he's flowing. Yeah, nice shot that. Good. Oh, wow. I've got to be honest, I thought that's in. That's bounced off the rail. Like, this isn't snooker. Like, you don't have to hit on clean. I thought he'd hit that at a decent pace to let it go in. So Kev just make his mind up whether he plays 2 rails or he's overhit this by a long way. And that's just not having played on the match table this weekend. It plays vastly different under the lights. It's tough. It's a tough game. So you can see what he plays here. Played it in the side and played it well. So another look at Ben's big break. Not that it's helped him so far, but I'm sure it won't stay like that. Oh, wow. Dear me. Dry. Unbelievable. I think you hit him that hard that some good stuff's got to happen. Yeah, I did wonder if he was just eyeing up the carom. He could pop both. Yeah, that's worked out well. A little bit close to hitting both, and you hit the 2 slightly thicker. You end up behind the 9 and no shot on the 3. But he's played it nicely. I think he's scared of the table there. Unless the 3 doesn't quite go and he's playing the carom again. It's got potential. Pretty sure the 3 does go, but no, but he's definitely looking at the carom. So we'll stay with this camera angle, I think. We'll know before he does. We got kind of stunt. It did go. Wow, deceiving that. But he's behind the 6 ball. Unless he can spin this rail first, but I don't know why it took so long on the 3 if he could pot it. Just adjusting the glasses, I know how that feels. Can I see this? Can I not? So that's it. Might be able to see his playing ball after all that. Does help when you can see what you're doing. So just got to stay down and bear down on this one, I think. He's playing it in the side, which I don't like this shot. I'd rather punch this into the corner. Lose the white ball under the 7 here. If you got close to it, see that it's not even on the 6. Called it. Say it how I see it. I know it's a bit of a disaster so far. Yeah, I don't know why he's hit it so soft either, to be honest. Like, I think he needed to hit that a lot harder to get any decent results. Both balls would have been tracking in the same direction. Needed a little bit of help, but anyways, he missed it, and it's ball in hand. And Kev should get out from here to go 3-1. So looks a bit scared of the table there, though, I've got to say. That can happen. You think, oh, it's quicker than what it is, or you pull out of a shot. So he might play this 2 rails across, or he can cinch it in and hold for the centre of the table. Oh yeah, he's stretching, so he'll just cinch this in. Oh, but he's... Oh, jeez Louise. It's... I don't think he'd overhit this one, that's for sure. He overhit the last one. There you go. Check side, straight down the centre of the table. And he'll get his extension out again. Got really bad back, Kev, or is it neck? I don't know, it might be both. So he struggles to stretch. And he's not a giant either, so I know how that feels. So 3-1, Kev Simpson. And got to be said, Adam probably could be 3-0 up, 4-0 up. Sorry.
Is it? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is. Sorry.
So 3-1 and Kev Simpson to break. Looking to extend his lead. And he'll have a great chance to do so because that's a nice break. Very nice. Yeah, and you'll just get more. A good front runner, Kev. Just needed a few racks to settle in, I think, for sure. You hit that one really nice. That travels, yeah, nice. Just follow this with a bit of inside. 1 rail. Come up the line. Oh, I don't know. There you go. Like a little force follow shot. Just. Oh no, he's pulling it back, I think. Decided to play it in the side. It wouldn't have been my choice of shot because now you're gonna land the wrong side of the 7 no matter what you do. But hey, I think he's gonna have to kind of maybe soft roll or stun this off the top of the 9 and take his medicine. Oh wow, he's drawn it off the 9. No, that's just a confident stroke, like each to one's own. It's worked out well. Screw this across, I would think, just like a soft screw off 2 rails. Oh, he's butchered it. Absolutely butchered it. And then Ben Smith can thank his lucky stars, I think, here. It's 4-1, that's half the match. Pretty much. Oh, Adam. You know what, even though it's gone in, that doesn't fill you with any confidence when they're going in off the jaws. You know, you'd probably be more disappointed having won that frame, but wobbled the 8. It's a strange game. So, big break coming up, no doubt. It's dry again. Wow. He's having a mare, Adam. Spin this around the 4. That needs to just get up a little bit. Perfect. Just a soft stun. Nice to get nice and straight on this 3, really. Doesn't. Just make sure I'm getting the white off the rail. And then play the 3 in the adjacent corner. Nice. Well, bridging over the 6 potentially. A little bit thin. Yeah. The 4 there begging. 6, 7, 8, 9. Just like literally, these are harder to miss, to be honest. Like just one leads to another. Centre of the table. As long as you get on this 6, you're out basically, I would say. I don't want to jinx him, but when I'm confident I'd get him, that kind of sums it up. Yep, so that's all the work done now. Just pop this 6 and you're good to go. Just follow this through. And 8 and 9 are sitting there begging. And Kev extends his leave to 4 racks to 2. So Kev to break. He broke really well last time. So we're looking for something similar. Yeah, that 6 has flown in. Well, I don't think he's made points here. And so it's non-compliant break, and he's got no shot on the 1 either. Don't think, anyway. I think Adam just said, you go. Potentially. Oh, I don't want that. So he's pushed out, and I'm probably going to have to play a safety. Just depends, kind of. I like banking the 1 up and down and sending the cue ball behind the 7, the 5, and the 9 type thing. See how he sees it. that's not the best shot he's ever played, but he has got away with it. So Kev actually with a tricky safety here. I'll try and get this white manoeuvring around the 9-4, I think. Send the white behind the 9-4 round towards the 7th. I'm not sure how easy that is. Not sure there's a dump shot. So he might be in a bit of trouble here. You know what? He's played it really well. It's just, yeah, that's a good shot. Got a wall of balls behind there. 7-5, 9, 7-4, 2. You know, that's about as perfect a spot as you could have picked on the top rail, to be honest. Even if you can get to it, I don't know if you can. Maybe you need another couple of inches to draw this. Let's take this one rail out of equation, but we'll find out. If not, his little swerve. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky, really, to leave the one right there. He's got a good white. Good cue ball. Adams babied it a little bit, but he's got a shot. If not, he's got a bank. Can't quite tell how steep the cutback is. But worst case scenario, plays the bank and screws back between the 9 and the 4. Wow, that pocket is deep. Right, that's done Adam twice now. One with a 9, now the 2 ball. So it's so deep. Kev's going to struggle to screw out of this without. Oh, he's played it really well. It can't end up behind the 8 here, surely. Nope. So just follow this through, going off the rail, 4 in the side, and just about keeping the right side of the balls here, to be honest. Nothing too strenuous. A little bit of side here. Okay, so he's not straight enough. He's going to have to use the rails. Yeah, that's a little bit poor, it's got to be said. He's got the whole table to play in there, and he's tried to be too precise. Well, on a bank. If he's straight in on this 8, it's pretty unlucky, I would say. Can't see because he's in the way, but he might have to just dink this in and play the bank again. This is going to draw out. Yeah, that's a good shot, actually. Wow, look how much he's got into that. Crying out loud. I bet he wished he just dinked it in and played the bank now. This takes tough cueing, and this pocket has been refusing a couple of balls. And yeah. Wow, that's no good. 4-3. Adam Ben Smith to break.
I know. It didn't need a big hit like that.
So Adam just looking at where to push to here. And it's a very, very scrappy rack. It's, no one's running these out with any ease, that's for sure.
Push, Kev.
I wonder if he can play this really, really thin. Oh no, I don't know what he's looking at. I'm confused. Oh, he can hit it thick, can he? Oh. He can. Oh. You know what, it's not the worst result. It's not what he wanted, but it's not the worst result. Kev may play a similar shorter shot here, just play the one ball, like treble it across. Oh no, what's he done here? Well, that's a bad shot, I've got to say. That's a... Could make sure hitting that, making sure getting behind the two 6 and 4 there. So a little kick and a stick shot, but I'd love this to hold up, and it didn't. So we can play the 1 into the 3 here and just slide like 2 rails back behind the 6 and the 4. Oh, he's really underhit that. Hit it thick as well. It's a good pot by Kev, but not a nice leave. He's going to have to thin this 2 and try and get up towards the 3, but it's so probably just try and I actually quite like stunning behind the 6-4 here, stunning the 2 round the angles. Oh, what am I talking about? The 3 now goes, doesn't it? Ah, sorry guys, I got a little bit distracted, and I've called an absolute mare of a shot there. So anyway, Adam can just run these out and go 4 apiece. I'm definitely watching a different game. So just make sure he doesn't land straight on the 5 and give himself a nice and natural angle just to float out. That needs to bounce a little bit. That's perfect. Just stun this in. I'm deciding to use 2 rails, each to one zone. So kind of 3 and 6. Just leave yourself an angle on the 8. You can either stun over 2 rails or come forward to like the blue spot, whichever he prefers. He's left himself pretty straight in here, so he's going to have to put a stroke on it. Yeah, so just gonna have to get a little extension. And Adam's quite a tall guy. He's not a giant, but I suppose they're all tall compared to me. But what's he done there? What's happened here? Changed his shaft. Why has he done that? That's confused me. That's thrown me. I decided to get the rest out. Maybe he's got an extra longer shaft, like an extra inch or something, and thought hopefully it made the difference. Oh wow. He's not going to be happy with that. Adam's struggling out there, and it's tough to watch because I was really looking forward to him playing because he plays a really nice game when he's on when he's in full flow. So just need to make sure of getting out. Wow, he's definitely got out. Left himself a shot to play here. Crazy. Oh no. Adam's gone. Adam is gone. He missed that. He did miss that by a week, as Granite said earlier. And Kev must be thanking his lucky stars, because neither have set the world alight here. It's been a strenuous watch, in all honesty. Tomorrow we're guaranteed good pool, hopefully. At the minute, everyone seems to be struggling. Kev's made points, and you can see the one. I'm just not sure it passes the 5. Very much doubt it. And, he's having a proper look, testing his glasses. Wow, it must have gone. I shot that. What an effort that was.
Did you go on the jaw?
So Adam needs to get his head back on here and quickly. Nice to see him kind of mount a comeback and play some of the pool that we know he can. And as always, when you're struggling, the balls punish you as well. And no shot on this 2-ball. Might have to try and kind of half ball it off the 7 and send the white behind the 8. Kind of, that might be a nice kind of. Hopefully the 7 will act as a blocker as well as the 8 if you get behind it. It's a bit of a touchy one. Yeah, no, although he's got away with it, so he won't feel too bad, hopefully. Kev's played that about as good as he could, but obviously it's going to be an easy hit. It's just what Adam can do in regards separation. Like, he'd like to send it underneath the 3 off one rail. Yeah, you should be able to just push this to the top rail, actually, in all honesty. It's just about pace. It shouldn't leave a shot, to be honest. As long as you hit the rail, the top rail with the 2-ball. Just don't hit it too hard. Oh, wow. I cannot believe. Well, I can't believe my eyes, I've got to be honest. I could have sworn he could have got through to that and just pushed the 2 up to the top rail. So needs to hit this. Oh, he's going to be on 2 fouls, and I think that 2 does slide under the 5 now, and he can glue the white to the 5, and that's a good hit. And he's made the 5 as well. He was under a lot of pressure there. That looked all for the world that Kev had a good chance to go 6-3 if he didn't hit that. And just glanced to the right of me, and one of our other lady players on table 2. Kinga. Oh, having a little practice. Played some Scotch doubles the other night. We played all right. We won a good set. Old Lady Muck. Good friend Kinga, she's lovely. Polish princess, as I call her. Oh no. Flukes everywhere. And dearie me. Sometimes the pole's just not pretty to watch. Got to be said. Yeah. Quite the draft. The draft's back. Someone's opened the door. Come on, get this match finished. I need to go get a jumper. It is Baltic. Come on, Adam. Stroke this in. Just anywhere past the blue spot, mate. Don't need to be perfect. Just need to be the right side. There you go. Good shot. So it's just back to one rack in it, and all to play for. Kev Simpson leading 5 racks to 4, and Adam Ben Smith to break. Although he's lost a Ben out of his name. I swear it used to come up Adam Ben Smith. Might be wrong. Might just be his Facebook profile that says that. And he's not going to have any shot on the one here. Cursing his luck, no doubt. But nice safety to be had here. Just side of a 1. A wall of walls. A wall of walls? A wall of balls to hide behind. Apologies. There you go. Harder to not get the snooker. Good hit by Kev, but we could have done with a bit more pace in it really to get anything really good happening. Not sure if Adam can play this past the 2 or not. He might have to play this. No, don't like that either actually, whatever I was going to suggest there. Might be a little bit fiddly, this one. Yeah, that's it. You're not going to get too much separation. Just a simple safety. Keep yourself in control. Like Kev shouldn't miss this, but stranger things have happened. Good effort there by Ben, I think, to get like underneath it. Yeah, that's it. Just stun this behind the 9 ball. The 2 should slide off the 7 up the table, and just all about your white ball. Okay, all like that. Although I think he might have found a gap here and left the 2-5. Yep, his expression says it all. Definitely done that. Well, in fact, 5's glued. Oh, that wasn't, he played it well. So Kev having to let his strike out a couple of times here, and he had a nice love bump on the free ball. He's at the table. Oh, goodness me, it's hard to watch some of this, I've got to be honest. It's hard to watch. They look good, and then for no reason whatsoever, really, they just miss a ball that they shouldn't. It's a strange game, this pool, man. I'll tell you now. Both of these can actually play the game. Like, you wouldn't think it right now. But, yeah, it's tough.
I've loved it to have stayed up. That's ridiculous.
So, Adam probably just going to fin this in, 2 rails, a little bit of outside English, between the 8 and 9. And no dramas to be had here. Just soft spin this in with the right hand side. And it's simple finish. Although nothing's looked simple with these two today. So don't want to jinx him. And no, 9 safely sinks. Guys, let's talk lunch. What shall we have? I probably won't have time to leave the hotel. Although, what is the time? It's not really lunch, is it? It's 3:20. I need some inspiration. It's not on this. It's not on. So Kev to break. And it's a Britvic, 5 apiece. Must be a player break. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go to the toilet myself, little boy's room. Be back momentarily.
That was weird, that.
What's that?
That shot you put it there. The cube
Yeah,
put it
yeah, I
something
thought I did it all right.
Yeah, no, it just sort of stopped.
Yeah. I like rolling balls anyway, so it's fine.
Good for you.
6 minutes to get the rep right. That solves the break.
Yeah, you welcome.
Cheers, mate. Can I take a time out and stay here?
Yeah,
Just like that.
yeah, exactly.
Right, so Adam beat me back from his player break, and we've missed a frame as well. Swine, but he has got longer legs than me, so that makes it a bit easier to run back. And hopefully he's cleared his head and can make, well, a bit more of a game of this, because it's been atrocious, let's be honest. So, and joining me is, what are you, the chairman? You the chairman?
I am.
Adam Stevens, the chairman. So, really, I think Adam, as in Adam Smith, needs to play this 4 rails to make sure of getting round. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
See, you're not in here for no reason. You might be able to see the shots.
Mate, look, I could have called perfect pole all weekend, and not one player would have played it right anyway. I could have played it. I could have told them what shots to play, and they still would have dogged them. It's been like that. But
I don't know why though. 'Cause, I mean,
it's just been one of them funny weekends.
Yeah, the table obviously plays slightly different, doesn't it, to the outside tables? But
And I actually think this is playing probably a foot quicker than normal. I don't know why. There's no rhyme nor reason.
So
Temperature or something. It is playing quick.
it's funny you say that, because when we had the aircon on over on Thursday night, which was on dry to try and obviously the tables have to be stored in the containers and try and get the moisture out of the any moisture out of the cloth. And I felt the outside tables were playing very quick after that. Anyway, they may have slowed down a fraction today because it's a little bit warmer in the arena, but I think the cold may have actually made it a bit like that.
Potentially, but it's still it's quick, and the guys have struggled, and the shelves are deep, and the pockets are tight. But to be fair, some of the balls that have been missed in this match have not been because of the nippy pockets or the deep shelves. They've been missed by diamonds. So and they won't mind me saying this. Both of these guys this should have been a good match. I was really looking forward to this. Adam's got a great break. Like they're definitely the biggest break on the tour, and Anku's really nice. He just had an absolute western, and
but he's still in it.
Oh, of course.
Which is good for him.
Yeah, like, in all honesty, and I am always honest here. I'd wish this was over a while ago, but it is 6 apiece, and really it can improve. And you're here now.
Well,
which does help.
That obviously improves it, clearly.
Well, it helps me because, you can talk rubbish for a few minutes, do you know what I mean? Because even I'm bored of listening to me trying to talk this one up.
Until 5 o'clock, so you got me for... Well, I'll be here till the end of this match at least, because I don't really want to dip out halfway through a game.
Oh, he's missed the one ball.
I don't know if he had... You could see that, I'm sure. I mean, he's obviously tried fitting that thin. I don't know whether he's tried coming around the back of the 4, maybe hitting it so thin, but that's... Yeah, I don't know what he's done now. So Kev normally, I mean, Kev's a very good player. He's a very solid player, but you know when he's on because he sort of, his presence around the table will tell you that he's playing well. He sort of bowls around the table and bounds. He's got quite good speed to him when he's playing well. Yeah, no, he does. He really does.
So he needs to find the gap between the 9 and the 6 here, I think. Unless he's going to try and check it up between the 4 and the 6.
I think you're right. The first time.
Yeah. See, the only problem with playing this shot is
he hasn't gone far enough there, really, has he?
I actually think he can. I think he can stun up without touching the 8. Actually, maybe not. Looking at camera 2, I think he may have to bump the 8, but we'll see. Yeah, he takes his medicine. But this is these have been missed by diamonds all match, so we will see. Do you want to have an over and under on how many diamonds is missed by?
No, he's going to make this. He's going to make it. Just roll it in. White off at 2 rails.
No, you can't.
He won't.
No, you can't.
I'll go forward with this. I absolutely go forward with this.
You have to go side rail first.
I told you he'd make it.
Yeah, he's played well, but I think he's a little bit straight on this 6 though. He's got to put a power stroke into this, and this.
Yeah, the 8's okay in the middle.
The 8's okay on the side. Looking at that, camera 3.
Yeah.
Well done.
So you can see the pot on the grey 6, and then the 8's okay in the middle there. He's gone too far on that though. You may take this top bag now.
Yeah, I would take this in the top. I think. Well, actually, no. I think looking at that camera angle, you might just drop this in and take your medicine on the 9. Actually.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I thought he'd gone further than that.
No, you can hold. He's only got to drop this in, and he's on the penultimate hill. That's what we're calling it now, because it just makes me feel like we're getting there closer.
Okay.
Yeah, enjoy what I mean. It's just whatever I've got to do to get through the day.
So we'll just shoot over to table number 2 for a moment.
On the left-hand side.
So we've got Kinger and Rory McFarlane on table 2. Just kicked off in challenge 2, winners round 1. So I don't know whether that this is going to be a silly thing to say. I don't know whether that means they've won a match each, but you would assume so. But it may well be that just the numbers have meant there's a couple of buyers in the draw potentially. Massive break. He's just gone too far on the one, I think.
Yeah, I think when he's dialed in, he's probably unreal, but it's the one's a bit out of control. You know what I mean? He's not dressing up the one like someone like Imran would. You know what I mean? When he's dialed in.
No, he got a little bit unfortunate. The white got kicked. The 8 kicked the white back up table, but
Yeah,
you know, you're always going to risk that with hitting the balls that hard, aren't you? They're all
for sure, for
down
sure.
that way.
It's a tough shot, this, because I don't know if you can push the 1 onto the 8 and 3.
Yeah, it's not really a
Yeah,
Great.
that's the chairman pressing buttons for you. I'm sure you'll do it now. You've seen your comment. You need to press the top one, main camera with just the main camera chairman.
yeah, I do. You're right.
Yeah, that's what happens when you just come in, rock up,
So
think you know it all.
GB 9 Ball Tour is telling me what to do, which is ironic.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. You think you're the boss, but really,
I don't even think I'm the boss. Don't be silly.
technical director's the boss.
There's many bosses, and I'm not one of them. Yeah, this is a strange one, that, because I think you can just bump. Can you just bump this by? I don't know if you can. You just bump this by the 8 and the 3, and
If you can roll into the 8, like then, or keep the white on line for in front of the behind the 8, then definitely. But just it does definitely depend on the line of the cue ball. I used to play the other way. That'll do.
that's a good shot.
Yeah. So he's just going to kick at these 2 rails and then try and slide up, probably under the 3. He's not going to hit this a million miles an hour though, because if he does make it, he doesn't want to slide behind the 8 either. So this is going to be a delicate shot. It's all about the speed. It's a good effort, that. Oh, how has that stayed up? I've got to be honest, these shelves are brutal.
I saw one earlier. I was watching.
Brutal. That's like the 4th one Adams had in that pocket that stayed up. Pocket.
I was watching one earlier. I was watching in the arena. To be fair, they hit the point, so you don't really.
Yeah, but
expect
it's
that to drop.
sliding in. It should slide in. You can't kick that much better.
No,
I'm sorry. Like on any other table other than the Raton, that's in. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a negative.
No.
What I'm saying is,
if he hits that thinner and it goes off the bottom rail, it drops. It's because he's hit it straight into the point. I think that's.
I think there should be a little bit of leadway there, but you know what? Me and you was just going to argue until the cows come on that. I think. Kev's.
Yeah, I did see one earlier on actually with with Curtis and Imran, where he's fin clipped the 1 and it's snake. I was in the arena watching.
Yeah, but he's overcut that.
Yeah.
I mean, again, he's hit the point.
Any more speed on it though, and it probably goes in. It's just because he's obviously tried to hold the wire, isn't it, earlier on?
Yeah, I don't know why.
But then he did. He got back in later, didn't he? And he.
Oh dear.
Oh, where's the Barry?
No,
the Barry's all right.
No, the Barry's fine. Actually, I think the 7's in the way for the 1 rail as well. So he's definitely got away with this. Oh, Kev's looking down the line. Maybe he can get a thin edge, but
it's hard to see, isn't it, from here?
No, he's definitely kicking at it. That's a good kick, and you know what? He's done his best to get a good result, and it's not awful. Adam does have a shot here though, and he can kind of spin the white ball round the 4, leave himself a shot here. It's the sort of shot I quite like, actually, to be honest. Oh, but he's overspun it, I think. Yeah. And nice little run out this. You know, it's nothing too strenuous. I would say like the 7 to the 8's kind of, Literally the only shot you've got to do, come across the rails, but it's like, it's not even a shot either. 4 to the 6, you just force follow this. Oh, he's coming back. He loves coming back, Kev.
Yeah, I play a lot of that.
Yeah, but
I
look,
used to, not so much.
but look,
Yeah, yeah.
look. That's on.
He's landed plumb, but
That's why you don't play it like that.
yeah. To be fair, the last few events I've started myself trying to play a lot more
Properly.
top. Well, maybe I wouldn't quite get that far, but
No, it's definitely properly.
know.
You should be trying to play properly.
you stayed down on that, but it's hard at the pocket.
Yeah.
I was going to say what I was going to say earlier on actually for the 7. Just you want to kind of be around the blue spot. which he
Yes.
is.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. Just stun out. Just stun out. Oh, he's rolled
It's
out.
gone too far though.
No, he's all right though. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's more pressure. I mean, you should be fine, but it's more pressure than you want, isn't it?
you're close enough to it that you shouldn't miss this.
Yeah.
But again, he's rolling it. So I like to put a stroke on this. He has.
He did put a stroke on it.
You know what? When he queues up, he ends up digging low. So he aims high and digs low. Funny old queue action, Kev. He drops down, whereas I start low and drop up. Or and he'd like to kill this off, I think. You know, 8-7, it's squeaky bum time. And 9-6 looks rather more comfortable, but this hasn't been comfortable, and that is a fact.
Get them too thin.
Yeah, it's...
And it's going to roll.
yeah, but
Just
look at a
enough.
3-5. Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
a
work to do.
Messy rack.
Yeah, which pretty much sums up this match, to be honest. Messy. No, you know, you just have matches like that. Like, when it's amateur pool, isn't it? Like, it is, isn't it? None of us are full-time professionals. Not one person here this weekend is a full-time professional. The closest things you've got to is Mark and Imran, and Mark was hit and miss, and Imran was even hit and miss. No one's played full-time pool for a while. So, Kev's going to kick at this like one rail. And, I actually do not like this way,
No, I agree.
but I think he's thinking that if he hits it that way, at least he's not going to disturb the 5 and the 3. But I like to push it down towards the 5, the 3, and the 4, and hope good things happen. But
you can play. I mean, Adam, if he puts the 1 and the 2 here, he can play nasty snooker.
well, I think he might just play.
Well, you playing the snooker
I'm
here?
playing the snooker here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like the snooker on the 3, but
No, I like pushing the white tight behind the 5 now. Like just.
what? Just roll the 1 up, you mean? to
Yeah.
the 5?
No. I pushed the 1 behind the 9.
Yeah, and
Like-
then put the 5 is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. I don't know. I like the thing is with the safety on the 3 is it gives you 2 options, right? Because he's obviously going to be on 2 fouls if he fouls at that point, and you're developing the 3 as well.
Yeah, I think he needs to stop the white almost where the 2 is here and send the 3 round the angles and stun behind the 5
Yeah, I agree.
from where he is
Absolutely agree.
now.
I would have played that anyway.
Yeah, potentially.
I say played that. I would have tried to play that.
Yeah, there's a difference.
There's a reason I'm sitting here.
Yeah. Briz thanks you.
He does. It was a good game actually towards you. I was 7-2 down in that.
Oh, it's nice to see him playing, mate, and playing well. He's had some good results. Yeah, that's perfection. And puts him well in control of this rack.
See, that's why I like that shot because, as I say, I mean, Kev might hit this, but you've developed the 3, so you've not got to worry about it now. You know, if he doesn't hit it, then obviously ball in hand, table's open. Doesn't necessarily mean by the sounds of this game that the balls go, but you know, you're giving yourself the chance.
It really doesn't necessarily mean that. But I think he wants to kind of kick at this 2 rails and push the 3 to the top rail, kind of Oh wow, he's gone that way. Well, I wouldn't have done that. But as it turns out, or is it? Or does that free slide under the 5? If the free slides under the 5, he can play another snooker.
I don't think it does. It doesn't look like it does.
No, it may well do, but he's trying to send it round and force follow the white, I think, which is yucky for me. It's not something I like to fancy the prospect of. No, he's trying to drag this behind the 5. Oh no, he's not. What's he played there?
I think he tried to put the white behind the 5. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. Got to be honest, tough shot. Can Kev hit the top of the 4 ball here? Kind of screwing this in. Oh no, he's played safe, and he's not even played a good one. Oh, he has, and it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone far enough. Just about.
Just.
He would have liked to have been right in behind it.
Yeah, because I think. Well, Adam's just kicking at this, I think, but.
There's no real. I don't think there's any real value in playing. I mean, the swerve, even if you can swerve it and hit it, you're not going to create any distance because you've got jack up. You're going to kill the speed. You're not going to be able to swerve it that quickly. But I think he's. He's looking at the one railer. Just create a bit of distance.
You've got to hit this thick.
Not thin like that.
Not thin like that. Exactly that, Adam. Exactly that. What did you have for lunch, Adam?
A tuna melt.
Did you?
I did. Just about half hour ago.
Yeah, I've been contemplating, but now we're at a strange time. It's not going to be anything until 5, apparently, for me.
Be challenge 1, I think. I don't know the matches. I don't know the matches yet. So
I don't know what to. Do. It's not quite dinner time.
But it's between,
but it's long past lunchtime.
Yeah, I was a bit like that. Yeah.
I need help. I need suggestions. And
so Kev wanted to.
He's going to come 3 rails around here.
Nip this in the bud now. He's not gone far enough there. He might be on it.
He's going to get just about high enough, I think.
This is a tough shot back to the 6 now, though.
No, I think you take your medicine here.
Yeah. Well, he's going to come back and thaw across the table, obviously. But even if you just leave it over the right-hand side and give yourself a go at the 6, right?
You've just got to pot this, come twice across, float it with a little bit of outside, and I mean a little bit, because otherwise you're going to be dicing with the side pocket. He has managed to really
what
get
a
into
shot that is.
He might be scratching here though.
What a shot that is if it doesn't go in, but it has.
Yeah,
You could tell from his reaction there that
8-7 looks good.
You would think so. No, where's he gone here? Playing close to his work. He's just giving himself the thumbs up.
He's just gone. Yeah, well played, Adam. Like.
He's playing very. He's got 5 foot of 5 foot space to play into, and but you did say it was playing a foot quicker, so you know. But he's all right. He's all right. He just
he's on there.
He's just a bit close.
But he
just might not be able to put a full stroke on this. But
no, I think he can put a full stroke on this. We can stun this into the rail and out again, I think, but he's chose not to. He's got a good stroke normally. Maybe the full stroke was just unnecessary, to be honest, actually. It'd be interesting to see how he plays this.
He's played that nice and controlled. I like that.
Yeah, he babied it a little bit, though, because I think he's worried about overhitting it. Like, a couple of these have been missed.
There we go.
And that's 8-7, Adam to break. Right, so Adam, I think he should take a little bit off his break this time, because he hasn't been having good results.
I think you have to. I mean, first and foremost, if you don't make the points, it doesn't really matter if you don't make the points if you're not making a ball. I mean, obviously there's a slight difference, but
he's not made nothing here.
You've got to get the ball.
He's not made a thing, not a sausage.
He hasn't, but it's messy.
It is messy, and I'm not sure the one goes, and I can clarify that with camera 2. So it's just about the safety shot here. Whether you can just duck the 1 behind the 4 and put the white behind the 2, 8, 4, and make sure you don't leak it out the bottom of the 4.
I think that's the risk. This shot, I think.
Yeah, of course.
I
It
think
just depends at what speed you can play it at.
there's lots of places to hide, but because there's lots of places to hide, sometimes you can't be as you're not as precise
Yeah,
as
that's
what
just
you
poor,
want.
that.
What did he play that off the rail off the 4?
Yeah, that's just kamikaze mentalness.
That's an 8-ball shot for you, isn't it? I
That's
think.
just no, it's not even that. It's just
I mean, looking at the shot again. That's the 4's quite a way away.
it's just mental, mate. Just don't even try and justify that. Otherwise, you can leave right now.
Oh no, I wasn't justifying it, not at all. I mean, there was a lot of places to hide there, and I think the safety was the shot myself.
It's mental.
I don't think you can be aggressive with that.
Yeah.
And that's probably partly, I don't know, I say frustration. It's more, he had a good chance in the last rack to put this game to bed, and he's still out there playing. So, but you still got to play the right shots.
Yeah. Like, give yourself the best chance.
Yeah, of course. But then it's easily done. I did the same earlier with
Yeah,
my
but we
match
expect
against
it from
Michael.
you. We don't expect it from these guys. Like, look, they're in main losers qualification. Like, you don't get there.
I can't remember the last time I did, so you're not wrong.
So someone's dumped you out before then for the
yeah.
same mistakes, right? These boys have made it here, right? We expect better, right? So slow down.
I kept getting trying to. Oh, I've got Steve Della at.
Mate, Steve's playing good this weekend, right?
I've got him in at 5 o'clock, and he keeps trying to goad me into playing him on the Rasson. Not that it's my choice, but he keeps saying it, and he's got a Rasson at home. That's why. That's absolutely.
Yeah, he got rid of his diamond and got a Rasson, and obviously Darren's getting rid of his. He's got rid of his diamond, and he's got a Rasson.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he's got a Rasson. Well, I think it's here. It's in the UK. It just needs installed in a minute.
There'll be our Supremo installers going up there, I suspect.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
No one else.
No, obviously. I use Gary where I can as well.
Yeah.
Pigeon Paw
Saying the other
Promotions. Yeah. Just, he's great at his job. He's, at least top 7 in the country.
He's probably listening to that.
No, I hope so. I said top 5 in my post because I was feeling generous.
Yeah, he's gone down in your estimation since then.
Yeah, well, seeing how lazy he was this weekend.
They're absolutely fantastic. To be fair, I can't.
Oh,
I don't really
sucker.
shout. I don't really shout them out that much. But
No,
there's no one I'd rather use.
We're
It just
blessed.
isn't.
We
Yeah,
are
yeah.
blessed to have the table fitters that we do here in at GB9. Gary Hood and Daz and the boys. You know what I mean? They are class. And I think Adam is very close to hooking himself here. Camera 2 will give us a slightly better idea. And I tell you what, you only have to look at him. He has hooked himself. So only half hooked himself. So I think you might. Oh my god!
He looks like he's just trying to throw this 5 in. But the problem is, you're going to spin. No,
You might be all right.
you might. He's not comfortable. Is he?
Depends how much spin he's got to get on it, and how much pace he can get into it. Because he can literally come inside the 7. You could play this like 3 rails. It just depends how much spin he's got to get on it. Yeah, I've got a feel for Adam here because he's so much better than this, and he's just had an absolute mare this stream game. And you know what? It's not all that bad.
He's just got to put the ball in. He hasn't got to do really much else.
No,
has he?
yeah, that's it. Just play this with a high ball.
Yeah.
Just pick your spot and float the 6 in. Just don't over.
Yeah, it's a good shot, I think. Oh, maybe not.
No, that's going to stay out on this Rasson, my friend.
I thought he was going to hit the rail further down. Actually, that's why I said it.
You know what? Sometimes if he'd hit that harder, that would have slid a bit more. Yeah. So when you hit them at a pocket pace, if you hit more of that rail than you want, it bounces and stays out. Sick. It's a sick table. Like, it punishes you for trying to be too pretty sometimes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
It makes you pop the balls, which is what we like to see. You know what I mean? None of this banking them in down the rail. You know what I mean? It's he might have hit the 7. You know.
Well, he's all right. He's all right.
This is 8 going 8 each, just for fun. Can't wait.
Maybe Kev to break.
Yes, it is.
So
And it's got to be said, it's anyone's, and I don't think any of them want it. Right, let's watch the Molinari video. So, I've kind of lost what happened here because Emma, bless her, she's absolutely treated us. Emma, I should say, is kind of one of the main ladies here at the lovely Mercure Hotel in Telford, where we are spoiled rotten with facilities and rooms. She's just bought me and Adam a load of little sucky sweets. I want to know. Actually, you can read them.
So,
Quality confectionery, that's what they're called.
I kept half an eye on this.
Did you?
Kev broke potted and left himself snookered beyond the 6 up in the top left of the table, and he's just played push out. So Adam has the option, but you can obviously see the edge of the 2 because he'd be putting Kev straight back in. But he's up. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see the 1 on the table. But either way, that's a good shot.
That's funny because I thought the 9 was the 1. So you didn't see it.
We've done well there, and you thought, yeah.
I've been thrown by the sweets.
Yeah, absolutely. So I kept half an eye on the table, but not enough to notice there was a 1 ball. But yeah, I did see Kev hook himself, and he's going to be kicking at this off the left, off the right cushion. Even I thought that was in. I'll tell you what, one good positional shot, and you've got a chance. Get back. He's a bit gutted. He's on the 1. If he was on the 2 there, he's all right. But that 1 good shot, he needs that to travel a little. He's just got to move the cue ball a bit now. Be a bit.
Yeah, this is tough to get back on the 3 here. He's almost got to stun this round the 5. Yeah, he's looking at taking his medicine, to be honest. But
it's hard this because the in off's there, but he's got to just miss the 9 so it doesn't go in off. That's what it looks like he's playing. He's played that nicely.
Screwed off the 5. How nice is that? You know what? If Kev Simpson loses this match now, someone take his belt and laces off him. Because, to be honest, Adam never looked in this match. Not for a second. You know what? It'd be typical. Adam will buzz his bum off for the next 4 matches and snap the tournament off after this, because I actually said there was an outsider to win it apart from Mark. Mark's favourite to win this.
Mark's not an outsider, is he?
No, that's what I'm saying. Mark's
Aside
favourite
from
to
Mark and Imran, maybe.
No, I don't think Imran will win this. I think he's chanced his luck a bit already. He looks in poor form. He's not happy with his cues. So I thought an outsider, or a few outsiders, was Elliot, Adam, and hold on. I think that was it.
I could see the cogs turning then.
Yeah. No, I think it was Elliot and Adam were my 2 outsiders to.
Elliot's playing well. He's playing some good stuff.
Yeah, he just looks a bit disinterested at times, which is a bit frustrating for me to see because he's got all the talent in the world, but he just he makes hard work of stuff. Oh no, don't be straight. Can you imagine? He is, isn't he?
I don't know. If he's got, he might have.
Oh
a
no,
little
he
bit.
can
He's got a
punch.
little
He
bit
can
of
punch
angle.
it.
He's got to go after top cush.
No, I think he's stunning straight down.
No, he's
Stunning straight down, mate. He's got a little bit of angle. Oh wow.
giving him medicine now.
This is squeaky bum time. We'll know if it's in before him. Oh my goodness.
He just fired it in.
Just
like
fired
it
it
meant
in.
nothing.
Right, get me out of here. I'm
Cool.
having a break.
We will be back with a challenge tier 1 match, I believe, at 5 o'clock. So please make sure you tune in 5 p.m. for hopefully what might be a quality match, but
We won't hold our breath.
we'll wait and see.
Cheers,
Thank you very
guys and
much.
girls. Thank you. Bye-bye.